Deep within the Indonesian archipelago, shrouded in mist and memory, lies the island of Java. Volcanic peaks pierce the sky, rainforests cloak the slopes, and a symphony of life echoes through the humid air. But this vibrant landscape holds a secret, a ghost of its past, the Javan tiger, Panthera tigris sondaica. Smaller than its continental cousins, the Javan tiger was a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly adapted to its island home. With bold, dark stripes against a fiery orange coat, it moved like a phantom through the dense undergrowth, a symbol of power and an apex predator of its domain. Java is not just an island of natural wonders, but also a land steeped in history and culture. Ancient temples rise from the earth, telling tales of civilizations long past. The island's rich cultural tapestry is woven with threads of myth and legend, where the Javan tiger once roamed as a living symbol of the island's untamed spirit. Historical records and old maps speak of the tiger's presence, a majestic creature that once ruled the dense forests and rugged terrains. Its existence was intertwined with the lives of the island's inhabitants, who revered and feared it in equal measure. Elders in remote villages still share stories of encounters with the tiger, tales passed down through generations. These stories are more than just folklore. They are a testament to the profound impact the Javan tiger had on the cultural and natural heritage of Java. Sadly, the Javan tiger's reign came to an end in the mid-20th century. Habitat destruction, hunting, and human encroachment led to its tragic decline. The last confirmed sighting was in the 1970s, and today it is believed to be extinct. Efforts are now underway to preserve the remaining wildlife and restore the island's natural habitats. Conservationists work tirelessly to ensure that the memory of the Javan tiger lives on, serving as a reminder of the delicate balance between nature and human activity. As the sun sets over Java, the island's ghost lingers in the whispers of the wind and the rustle of the leaves. The Javan tiger may be gone, but its spirit endures, a haunting reminder of what once was and what could be again if we learn to coexist with nature. For millennia, the Javan tiger reigned supreme across the island. Ancient Javanese folklore whispered of its presence, weaving tales of its cunning and strength. The tiger was both feared and revered, a symbol of the untamed wilderness that surrounded human settlements. Early Dutch colonists recorded encounters with the elusive predator, documenting its presence in the tangled heart of Java's forests. From the volcanic slopes to the lowland plains, the Javan tiger was an integral part of the island's ecosystem, its presence shaping the delicate balance of life. The Javan tiger was a solitary hunter, relying on stealth and power to ambush its prey. Deer, wild pigs, and banteng fell victim to its lightning-fast reflexes and powerful bite. It stalked through the dense undergrowth, its stripes providing camouflage amidst the dappled sunlight. The tiger's roar, a deep, guttural sound that echoed through the forest, was a testament to its dominance. It was a force of nature, both beautiful and deadly, perfectly adapted to the challenges of its environment. As human populations grew on Java, the island seemed to shrink around the Javan tiger. Forests were cleared for agriculture, plantations, and settlements, encroaching upon the tiger's once vast territory. The once impenetrable jungles were fragmented, transformed into islands within an island. The Javan tiger, accustomed to roaming vast distances, found its hunting grounds diminished and its prey depleted. The shrinking habitat forced tigers into closer contact with humans, leading to increased conflict and a rise in human-tiger encounters. Section 5. Echoes in the forest. Despite the growing threats, whispers of the Javan tiger's presence continued to echo through the forest. Local villagers reported sightings, sharing tales of their encounters with the majestic creature. They spoke of seeing its shadowy figure slipping through the dense foliage, a ghostly presence that seemed to be everywhere and nowhere at once. Glimpses of a striped phantom melting into the undergrowth. Footprints in the mud, often found near water sources, hinted at the tiger's nocturnal wanderings. These tracks were like pieces of a puzzle, each one telling a story of survival and adaptation in an ever-changing environment. A flash of orange and black, barely visible through the thick vegetation, would sometimes catch the eye of a lucky observer. These fleeting moments were treasured, as they provided a rare glimpse into the life of a creature that had become almost mythical in its elusiveness. A distant roar. These became the only evidence of the tiger's continued existence. The sound would reverberate through the trees, a haunting reminder of the tiger's presence. It was a call that stirred both fear and awe, a testament to the power and mystery of this magnificent predator. Conservationists launched expeditions into the dwindling forests, armed with cameras and tracking devices, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive feline and assess its dwindling numbers. They trekked through the dense undergrowth, following leads and setting up camera traps in strategic locations, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive feline and assess its dwindling numbers. Their efforts were often met with frustration, as the tiger remained a step ahead, its survival instincts honed to perfection. Yet the hope of finding concrete evidence kept them going, driven by the desire to protect and preserve this endangered species. But the forest, once teeming with life, had grown quiet. The vibrant sounds of wildlife replaced by an eerie silence. The absence of the tiger's roar was a stark reminder of the fragility of the ecosystem, a silent plea for conservation and action. The tiger's presence reduced to a whisper, the once dominant predator now a ghost in its own home, its legacy hanging by a thread. The echoes in the forest serve as a poignant reminder of what has been lost and what still remains to be saved. Section 6. A legacy lost. The last confirmed sighting of a Javan tiger occurred in 1976, a fleeting glimpse of a solitary animal disappearing into the forest. Despite intensive searches and camera trap deployments, the Javan tiger was never seen again. In 2003, after years of fading hope, the Javan tiger was declared extinct, a victim of habitat loss, hunting, and human encroachment. The island of Java, once home to this magnificent predator, was left with only the echoes of its presence, a reminder of the devastating consequences of human actions. Section 7. Saving the Shades of Green. The story of the Javan tiger is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of protecting endangered species. While the Javan tiger is gone, its story serves as a catalyst for conservation efforts across Indonesia and beyond. Protecting remaining forests, combating poaching, and promoting sustainable land management practices are crucial steps in safeguarding the future of other endangered species that share the Javan tiger's fate. Section 8. The Human Shadow. The extinction of the Javan tiger highlights the profound impact of human activities on wildlife and the environment. Once roaming freely in the dense forests of Java, this majestic creature fell victim to relentless hunting and habitat destruction. The loss of the Javan tiger is not just a loss of a species, but a loss of an integral part of the ecosystem that maintained the balance of nature. As human populations continue to grow, so too does our impact on the planet. Urban sprawl encroaches upon natural habitats, leaving wildlife with fewer places to live and thrive. Construction sites spring up where forests once stood, and the natural world is pushed to the fringes. Habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution are pushing countless species towards the brink of extinction. Polluted rivers and smoky factory emissions poison the air and water, creating inhospitable environments for both animals and plants. Dead fish on shorelines are a stark reminder of the toxic consequences of industrial activities. The fate of the Javan tiger serves as a sobering reminder that we are not separate from nature, but rather a part of it. The tiger's footprints in the forest are now a ghostly echo of what once was. Seeing tigers in zoo enclosures is a poignant reminder of what we have lost and what we stand to lose if we do not change our ways. Our actions have consequences, and it is our responsibility to mitigate our impact and protect the biodiversity of our planet. Conservation efforts, such as planting trees and rescuing wildlife, are steps in the right direction. By supporting these initiatives, we can help restore balance to our ecosystems and ensure that future generations inherit a world rich in biodiversity and natural beauty. Section 9. Guardians of the Last Places. The Javan tiger may be gone, but its story is not over. It serves as a call to action, a reminder that we must become better stewards of our planet. By supporting conservation organizations, advocating for sustainable practices, and making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can honor the legacy of the Javan tiger and work towards a future where both humans and wildlife can thrive. The time to act is now, before more species disappear into the shadows, leaving only echoes behind.